And in this video, we are going to become super. So all I have to say is that this is probably the most complicated video I've done. The requirement for Cyborg is absolutely insane, as you're about to see. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is episode 2 in my mini-series on this game. Now, there is a whole bunch of very rare ones, all at a 1% chance that I have not gotten. And in this series, I've been spinning them, and whenever I get one that I haven't before, I go ahead and get the item from it. And I'll do this till I'm happy with what I have, to be honest. This is episode 2, though. In the first episode, we ended up rolling 2 1% ones, the Lunatrix and also Buccaneer, which both don't have any rare items, but Buccaneer's pretty good. Like, it's literally the only 2 1% races that give me nothing to actually do other than just use. So to begin, let's go ahead. I also have 32,000 gems saved up. So we can do a ton of rolls. Let's go ahead and press gem shop and we can pay 500 gem per roll. Let's see what we get. So the first one, we got Seraphim. What is that? Yeah, that's Skypean. Okay. Human? No. Human again. Human. Seraphim again. Seraphim. Yeah, all this one does is it gives me a boost on guns, essentially, with some jump boost. Seraphim. Cyborg! Oh, okay. This is actually one of the better ones we can get. Looks like that's the subject of this video. So the Cyborg race by itself gives 25% damage reduction and 50% damage reduction when transformed with a damage buff. Is that, I think that means like any transformation? It's like even like the German one? I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of confused on what it means on the Trello. But this is one of the few races that has an awakening, because like all the normal ones like Seraphim, Bunny, Human, and Atlantean all have awakenings. They're all the common races, which they're all good for various different reasons. But the Cyborg race does give us a lot of things to do. I'm guessing the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and awaken it. Because when we awaken the race, it gives me a 1.5 times damage buff, which is about even with all of the other damage buffing races. So you have to awaken it though, which makes it more expensive to get. But there's a really good reason to awaken it, and that is to be able to get the advanced Cyborg fighting style. So I'm guessing, let's go ahead and awaken first. So the awakening is kind of weird. So we need a item called a Soulless Essence, which is a 25% chance for Kraken. I don't have that. We also need a Race Essence, which I already have Cyborgs. I have 2 Cyborg ones, which you can get from the Sea Beast. I got this in my E3 video. You also need 100 billion cash, which I have 31.1 trillion, so I think I have enough. And 25,000 gems, which I have. You also need 2 poneglyphs, which I don't have, but I can probably get a few. Well, I don't know how many I have already, but if I talk to this dealer merchant on the Snow Island, I could trade in 3,000 tokens. And there is a 15% chance to get a poneglyph alongside other things. I have 11,000. I don't know how I'm getting these. I just get them, so there's probably some like raid I run that drops them, but let's see. The turkey staff. Oh, that's a 2%. Lucky. Gems. I don't need them. And tokens, which, no, that wasn't good. Dang it. But hey, we got a turkey staff. Can't type. There you go. Turkey staff. I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. It is a sword. It is a Thanksgiving limited. Why did I get a Thanksgiving limited? It is the middle of May. More like the end of May, actually. Okay, then. Well, that's the thing. Well, shoot. Those poneglyphs are going to be a pain. But we can get them via the challenge raid. There's a % chance to get them during the raid itself each wave. But there's also, if I look in here, at the 50% one, there is a 30% chance to get one. Alongside of a lot of other things which I need to get. So we might spend a little bit of time doing this. I haven't run it in a while, so maybe we can see how far we can go with my current stuff. Because we do have max stats now. And a lot of just other things. So this might be worth it. Let's see. So if I'm run round, I go and talk to the challenger. I got 300 points. So let's see if we get lucky. Seraphim Essence, no. Human Essence, no. Atlantean Essence, nope. Cyborg Essence, good for the video, but I already had it. Human Essence, and the last one, Gifter Cloak. Oh, that's 65, never mind. Well, dang it, no poneglyph. I'm guessing I'm gonna wait here for 15 minutes for a poneglyph to spawn. Oh, wait a second. I just checked. I was reading. So the poneglyph merchant, I can give him the poneglyphs that I find to increase my gem cap. So I was curious if it said how many I have, and it does. I have 2 currently, which means I don't need to actually grind them. I should have checked. But I'm still going to sit here for the time and get this one because I might as well. Because I need them for other things in the future too. So let me go ahead and get this poneglyph. So one is supposed to spawn here. I want to see if I can see it spawn. Yeah, I'm going to say no. Okay, so this is one location that's supposed to spawn in C1, but it's not here. I think it's supposed to be fairly large. And okay, it's not on this island either. Another location is the ice island, which there it is. Hello, cube. Okay, cool. So we have 3 now. Well, cool. So now that we have that, that is all the stuff we need. The other requirements is we need to have access to C3. So let's head there. And once we get here, we have to head over to Leopard Island. So let's go. Okay, here we are. So on this island, there's supposed to be a scientist. This guy? Yeah, New World Scientist. If I talk to him, yeah, he wants 2 sea beast kills, 2 kraken kills. I've done the sea beasts. I need to kill krakens. 2 poneglyphs found, which I have. I have the 100 billion. You need 25,000 gems. The race you want equipped. I have Cyborg equipped. And both a soulless and a race essence. Which I have the race essence. I need the soulless from the Kraken boss. Okay, so there's a bunch of different world bosses in the sea. Being Kraken, Shanks, Big Mom, and I think that's it. All the others, I think, require spawns. I'm guessing Whitebeard. And then the others require a spawn key. The Kraken apparently has a 60% chance to spawn every 20 minutes when that world boss spawns. But if there's any others in the server, then it can't spawn. So I basically have to wait 16 minutes and hope that a Kraken spawns, which they spawn against various different islands around this area. I think it's like this area right here near Dawn, which is the island that we spawned at. Now, there is stuff I could try to do while I wait, but I've already done most of it. I think I can show you what you could do while waiting. So we need to head over to, I think it is Shattered Future. Yeah, it's Shattered. And once you get here, the item I'm about to show you is for Ultimate Cyborg, and you need 10,000 strength and defense to buy it. But if you kill this boss right here, he has a small chance to drop a mechanical arm part. There's 2 of them in total you need. I already have them because this was my AFK place. He's within range. So I eventually got it. If anything, it was kind of annoying at the time because whenever you got one to reset your spawn, they had to watch it till you got both of them. Otherwise, you would break your AFK when you're not watching. But the other item I need for the Ultimate Cyborg, which is for later once I get Awakened Cyborg, is a Battle Smasher blueprint from a rogue scientist. I need to figure out where that is. Okay, yeah, here he is, rogue scientist. If I talk to him, I can buy a Battle Smasher blueprint for 5 billion. So let's go ahead and buy that. True to respawn me. Well, I'm glad I show the other thing first. So yeah, those are the 2 things we need for that. I also need 20,000 more gems, max defense and strength, and then the Cyborg Race Awakened, which is what I'm waiting on. I will say this game looks much more impressive when you go out at sea and spawn all the islands. Like seeing all the islands in the distance is much more satisfying, especially that one. Doesn't feel so empty, but I understand why they do it for lag reasons. Okay, 1 minute. Let's hope we get lucky. I have a 60% chance for the one I want. And then a like 50% chance because of my double drop to get the item I want. This is going to take me a while, isn't it? Okay, maybe not? Okay, maybe another one spawned. Doesn't look like Shanks is here. Volcano Island. Not seeing Big Mom. And this is supposed to be Marineford. Nothing. Let me look at it again. Okay, so apparently that 60% chance is just for one of them to spawn in general, not the Kraken. I got misinformed. Dang it. I just didn't get to spawn then. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Oh, let's go. We got Clover. I just spent all my gems. I was like, if I'm gonna be waiting here trying to get these drops, I'm gonna get Clover. Now, Clover does very little for me. I will be weaker than if I was using like any other legendary title. But this gives me a ×2 luck boost. So if this game works how I think it might work, if something's a 25% chance and I double it with my drop boost, there's a 50% chance. Then if I Clover it, that's a 100% chance. Alternatively, anything that's 1% is now 4%. Anything that's like 10% is now 40%. This should be good. You've got to be kidding me. It's not going to spawn again. Was it a 60% chance not to spawn? For me, it is. Yes, one spawned. Let's hope that it's the one I need. Only took an hour for one to spawn. I feel like I'm playing King Legacy right now for a world boss. Was it Shanks? It was Shanks. Dang it. Well, let's kill him anyway. We have to before I have to reset the timer. Let's see how well we can do without a title, because all these guys have very similar health, if I remember. Yes, he has actually less health than the Kraken. So this should go well. Yeah, we're doing pretty big chunks. He has 2.5 billion. And he also gets stuck really easily. This guy, he's actually really easy to kill. And there we go. We got a chop fruit. Ew. Dang it. He has a chance for sandals, an emperor's cloak, red hair, and a straw hat. Dang it. Also kind of fitting that he dropped the chop fruit because they're friends. And okay, so the next day, it was late when I was starting. But there is a world boss. I think I managed to get one to spawn within the last 12 hours, so that works. Let's go hope it's a Kraken. These things literally do not despawn, by the way, till you kill them. So I'm not seeing a Kraken, nor do I know what I would have to look for. Please don't be Shanks again. Okay, it's not Shanks. Not Big Mom. Wait, is that it right there? It's a Kraken! It's actually much smaller than I thought it was going to be. Perfect. So this is one of the two we need to farm. And hopefully, I don't need to farm more because I get the drop early. Now, the main problem is, how am I supposed to fight this thing if I can't exactly be in the water? And the answer to that is, I do nothing different. I just sit over here and do the moves because my range is so wide, I can hit everything from anywhere. I'm surprised I wasn't killing this thing when I was over on Egghead with how much range I have. Am I not buffed up? Oh, it's because I don't have my title equipped. That's why. I was getting closer. He's actually moving towards me. Interesting. Well, we'll just hit him with domains and stuff. Ah! He has knockback. I apologize. He's almost dead. And lightning fruit. Dang it. We didn't get the thing I needed. I'm guessing the clover title does not make it 100%. Well, dang it. Well, that's one of the kills I needed. Let's wait for the next one to spawn. And I'll just go back to using government's puppet. Oh, another one spawned. It looks like it's Big Mom, our newest target. And there we go. We got a barrier fruit that time. My luck is horrendous. It's been an hour and one finally spawned. Oh my gosh, was it a Kraken? It was a Kraken! Yes! We just have to be lucky and get the only drop we need. Let's hope. Hello, Kraken, good sir. Please drop the thing I need. Did we get it? It didn't say I got it. Is it like in my inventory? I just don't have it. Yeah, I didn't get it. Dang it. That is disappointing. Okay, let's wait again. Well, another hour later, another one spawned. They really do only spawn once an hour at this rate, don't they? And looks like it was Big Mom. Dang it. Operation Fruits. Okay, another one spawned. And it's another Big Mom. That is not what we need. Lightning Fruit. Yes, another Kraken. That makes me incredibly happy. Please be the one that drops me something I need. This is actually a really cool boss. And Barrier Fruit. That's not what I need. Why is it not giving it to me? This is getting annoying. Well, the next one spawned, and it's Whitebeard. Dang it. I mean, there's good drops I can get from him, but it is not the one I want. And he's dead, and he just drops Lightning Fruit. He has 8 billion health and a ton of good drops. But I'm not gonna lie, I think this clover is working against me, so I think I'm gonna remove it for now. Please, I beg you. Give me a drop. Oh, well, we got something. Not all what we wanted. Scaled gauntlets. Okay, let's look these up. It's one of 6 different gauntlet items, or arm items, I should say. And they're actually pretty good. They're the best for sword stats, apparently. Yeah, look at that. I gain defense, I get a lot of sword stats, I get a bunch of hockey, but I lose fruit stat, and I lose 50 strength. So they're very, very good. I will be using these at some point, but I think for now, I'm going to keep these just for the extra 50 stats. But very cool. We actually got a drop. But not at all what the one we wanted, and this sucks. Oh, and I actually found stuff to do, by the way. I just got Sabo's top hat. So I'm going to go between like a bunch of different islands that have boss drops and just farm them while I wait, if you want to know what I'm going to do. But top hat's not bad compared to this helmet. It's better for fruit, but I'll keep using what I had because it's better for strength, which is the only thing I'm using right now. Oh, and I just got the Pirate King's cloak from the Pirate King. That is actually way better than my cape. So we'll go ahead and use that. That's going to give a nice little boost. And also the pants. Like an hour later, like nothing spawning. I'm just here grinding instead. These are nice, but they're not built for strength, so I'm not going to use them. Well, another one spawned finally, and I got a dough fruit from it. Wasn't even the right boss. I've literally been in the server for 6 hours. Mainly AFKing, but my lord, this thing does not want to spawn and give me the drop. I'm convinced I'm never going to get this video done. Like an hour, maybe even 2 hours later, and another one decided to spawn, which is not the one I want. Oh, we got Emperor's Bandana. So that's really, really good. I feel like this is just a cosmetic video at this point. So if you look at that, that's actually the best strength hat in the game, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm currently wearing this, and as you can see, there's a big difference. I lose some health, but I think that's fine. I actually went up in health there because I had a broken number. I lose about, like 2 million health? That's not too bad. For gaining a ton of damage, it's worth it. What isn't worth it is waiting for this darn Kraken to spawn and to give me the drop I want. I'm getting like super rare drops, not the one I want. And okay, it's the next day. I literally spent the entire day yesterday waiting for bosses to spawn, and none of them were ones I needed. But I was looking at alternative ways to get the item I need, the soulless essence. And there's 2 other ways I can do it. The first way is by turning in tokens, which is 3,000 per spin, so it's kind of ill-effective. You need like the 10% item chest, which then has a 20% chance to be the item I want. Alternatively, you could also run a ton of challenge raids overnight, potentially. I don't know. That might be something you can do. I'm not entirely sure if it works. But theoretically, if it did work and you AFK'd a bunch of points overnight, you could spin for the 1% chance, or 2% or 3%. Actually, no, it's 7%, but it's way more expensive. But do that and see if you get lucky. I also don't know what happens if I were to theoretically spin the good title. So I'm going to get rid of one of these titles just in case. I'm guessing Blood Scourge. I know I could use this for the Vampire Fruit, but that's low on my priority list. So I could get this title back later if I really want to. But I can either do 106 spins here for a 7% chance, or 635 spins for a 1% chance. I think I'm going to take the 7%, because otherwise I'm going to get a lot of small items. So yeah, let's do a test. Almost 32,000. How many good items could I get? Let's see. Gifter Cloak immediately. No. Cyborg Essence. Overhead Straw Hats. That's a 7%. That's not bad either. I don't need it. Soul Sword Hats. Wait, what? A Napoleon Hat. That's also the 7%. Okay. Gifter Cloak. Beastly Belt. That is awesome. I needed that, actually. The Napoleon hat, that's actually really, really good. I'll determine if I can wear that later, but I can wear this with no downside. I don't have another belt. Revolutionary Cape, that's also really good. Human Essence, Straw Hat again. Poneglyph, that's good. Bunny Essence, Poneglyph, Beastly Belt, more Essence. Jester Hat, that's also not too bad, but it's not better. Jester, Belt, Jester, Gladiator, Straw Hat, Helmet, Seraphim, Revolutionary, Cloak, Poneglyph. I'm happy when I get those. Artifact Chest, this is a 2%. I'll probably do something with that later. Cyborg Essence. Come on, just give me Soulless, please. I wouldn't mind Quake Sphere either because I looked it up. That's very hard to get. Soul Sword Hat, no. Revolutionary, Jungle, Poneglyph. Those are 15% chances. That's the most common thing to get. So that's actually kind of good to get either way. Seraphim, Overhead. Come on, just give me Soulless. I'm begging you. Ooh, Quake Sphere. That's really good for like a future video, but it's not the one I need. Sandstorm Cape. That's not bad, I guess. But I don't need it. Belt, Overhead, Gladiator, Atlantean, Overhead. Come on. I beg you. Please. Give me it. I'm never gonna get this. Ever. Come on. I just need Soulless. Nope. Not it. Still not it. Another Poneglyph. Cloak. Cape. Hat. Another hat. Another hat. Another, come on. Poneglyph. Seraphim. Belt. Soulless! Yes! Okay, that is awesome. Okay, let's spin. Oh, an artifact. Okay, let's spin the rest we have. Even get Cloud of Awakening and Sun God, I guess. Those are the only other 2 things I don't have, I don't think. I think I have literally everything else. So I need Poneglyphs and these last 3 things. Artifact chests are nice, I think. Poneglyph, Atlantean. You know what? Let's just spam it. Spin the rest that I have. Okay, did I get anything cool? Let's see. Just scrolling down. I have so many things. I did not get the rare stuff, though. How many artifacts? I got 3 artifact chests. What about Soullesses? I got 3 Soulless Essence. Oh, my lord. That makes me so happy. I was hoping not to spend another day doing that. And if you're wondering why, because the only other... So I was looking through them. From what I can tell, the only other item from the normal world bosses, the normal 4, the only items that are worthwhile actually getting... from any of them is the hat that I got from Whitebeard. Like, this hat right here is the best hat in its category for strength. And other than that, I don't think there's anything else like worth getting. I mean, it'd be really nice to get the other things, but they wouldn't be the best in their respective categories. I don't think so, at least. I might be wrong. I haven't done immaculate research yet on accessories. But yes, we got soulless. Okay, let me mess around with my hats and see what's going on with them. I've got to figure out what's what and what's good. Okay, looks like the only item that changed is I equipped the revolutionary cape because it has higher strength stat. That's the only thing that changed, but it does change my avatar a lot. I look really weird. I also have a belt now, which is amazing. But we're gonna turn them all off. Like, I have all my accessory slots now. But we did it! I'm not gonna do anything with those artifact chests for now, because I'm not entirely sure what they are or what they drop. So I'm gonna do that later, probably. But I can finally move on with this darn quest. This is like day 3 of me trying to do it. Go ahead and set our spawn and change our race back over to Cyborg. And now if we go ahead and talk to this guy, hello, and press confirm, I now have awakened Cyborg. I think. Did I do it right? Oh, you know what? We have a race soul now, actually. One second. Yeah, like that. Now we have a Cyborg soul. So now, with that, we have to head over to the Volcano Island, where Big Mom spawns. And actually, before that, we need more gems. Let me go get 32k again. Okay, now that we have the gems, took about 10 minutes. We need to find somebody on this island. Here he is. Okay, Davy Jones. Go ahead and talk to him. And press confirm. He'll take a bunch of my money, and now we have awakened Cyborg. I wish it had like a funny saying that as awakened, but with that, we now have a 1.5 times damage boost. So not too bad, but that's only half of the video now. The rest of it's pretty easy. We need to head to, I think it's C2. And once we get here, we have to head over to the Fountain Island. I have not been here before, and yeah, it looks really cool. But here we can go ahead and learn Cyborg. You need to have the Cyborg race equipped. And you also need, I think it's like 35 billion, so make sure you have a bit of money. Oh yeah, there we go. So we have Strong Right, which is a punch. Our E, which is a slightly bigger punch. Refresh. That's not too bad. Our F, which gives me the Cyborg arms. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. How does the armament work with it? If I unequip it, I lose the arms too. Okay. I should also now look at the part, I imagine, because I have the arms. Oh, that is awesome. That looks great. I'm so happy somebody actually uploaded a Franky face on this website. I wish I didn't unequip the arms when I unequip Cyborg. Like, I just want to have those arms because they're just so nice. But okay, but we're in C3 again because I need to get more gems. Also, this is weird, but I lost my Sukuna fighting style, so I need to claim it again. Like, the Cyborg overwrote my Sukuna. Luckily, I keep all of the things for it. I don't need to unlock all the abilities, so that's the good. Oh yeah, and this is just for later, but with Buccaneer and Governors, I deal almost 1 billion damage with my Y and Q. Because I'll be directly comparing this to Sukuna, so might as well show it now. Okay, but now that we have the money, we have 20,000 gems, we need to go find Vegapunk. Alright, here he is. If I talk to him with Cyborg and also Cyborg equipped, I can learn Ultimate Cyborg, which is a whole different fighting style. By the way, just for a recap, the full requirements for that is you have to have 10,000 strength stats, 10,000 defense stats, which, as you can see, I have. The 2 mechanical parts from Zephyr that we got earlier. The Battle Smash blueprint we got earlier. 20,000 gems, which I just got. And also the Awakened Cyborg race, which gives us... Ooh, that's cool. That's a really big one. Okay, so we have Seismic Gust, which is that's pretty big. Smash Buster, which I hit this NPC with it. That is cool. And then we have our R, Tectonic Fissure. That is cool. Chrono Ray, which is pretty big. Then we have our U, which gives us a arm. And I think we need that to activate the Y, which is a massive like AoE attack. That's awesome. So the Y gives you 1.4 times damage. When that's equipped, it looks like we can have it not equipped, and it would still give the buff. This does have much less of an increase than Sukuna, but the damage is supposed to be higher. So let's go ahead and swap our race back to Buccaneer, which is better than Cyborg. Like, it's just better from what I've seen. Plus, I don't need to equip anyway to use this. I could still use the Cyborg fighting style. Like, I get a 50% damage reduction with Cyborg, and then a 1.5 times damage increase when it's awakened. But compared to Buccaneer, I get 2 times my health and 1.5 times damage. So I get more health with Buccaneer. Okay, let's see. We can actually test it here on this dummy. How much damage are we looking at? M1 does 19 million. Actually, let's buff up real quick. Almost forgot. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Let's see. So the M1 does 200 million. Our Q does almost 500. Our E does 700 by target the wrong NPC. Our R does 600. Our F takes a minute, does 860. And then our Y is incredibly underwhelming. 265. Maybe it just has a ton of range, I guess. Kind of hard to test. It's kind of hard to test range. Yeah, but this has quite a bit. But the rest of these attacks don't seem to have a whole lot. Yeah, so that's why the Y is so low, because it has way more range. So this is interesting. So just from my initial usage of the attacks, the damage is definitely higher and for the most part faster than Sukuna's. But the range is less, especially compared to the 2 attacks that I normally use on Sukuna, the Y and Q. But also the buff is lower. So if I'm not using my fighting style, Sukuna is better because of the buff. But if I'm actively using the attacks, it seems like Cyborg would be better unless I need lots of distance, which in that case, Sukuna is better. These are apparently the 2 best fighting styles I'm comparing. So they overlap heavily. Sukuna only being one of the best if it's using domain expansion specifically. So I think for now, I'll use Ultimate Cyborg as my main and see how much I like it. So I'll use it for like a video or 2 outside of AFK, of course, because yet again, doesn't have a whole lot of range except for this attack, which doesn't even do that much damage compared. But I can activate it fast, so I'm guessing that's a bonus. Like I can basically always use it. But nice, I'm very glad we got this done. This took me like, let's say 2.5 days, because the first day was like a half day. So glad to get this done. But we still have a ton to do in this game. So let me know what you think I should work on next.